Okay, welcome to our video, guys. We are leaving, we're departing. We're headed up to Western Maryland, or Central Maryland, Hagerstown, Maryland. And we are going to be, hopefully, acquiring a brand new to us 1999 Mazda MX5, or as it's more commonly known as, a Mazda Miata Roadster. Ellis found an ad. He's got one that was running. They said it's not running now. It might be something as simple as an ECU module. So anybody out there, if you know what that is and you can chime in, we'd be greatly appreciated. And we're gonna go kick the tires, and with any luck, we may be coming back. Ellis managed to not only mount the hitch on the van, but he also stopped and picked up our car dolly that we're going to use to pick up the car if we decide we're going to pull the trigger. Looks like the price has already been negotiated. Ellis did all the heavy lifting, and yeah, I guess I'm just kind of here for moral support for the most part. But yeah, I'm very excited, and I guess we'll bring you back if they're good with filming when we get up there. All right, see you later. Bye. Okay, looks like we got it loaded up. Got some nice people here that I got to meet today. What an adventure. And now it's just a trip back to DC.
You know, it's not 100% straight.
I guess just make sure it's locked, right?
Yeah,
oh, do you use a seatbelt to? So we got a pretty good deal on it. It's crank no start. We're hoping that maybe it's just an ECU. My first time towing anything. Rear wheel drive, so we put the rear wheels up, lock the steering for the front wheels. I'm hoping that's all we need to do. Just towing with the Odyssey. I hope the Odyssey has enough snot to tow it. I think it caps at 3,500 pounds. I can't imagine the car being close to more than that, certainly not close to it. But, you know, I don't know. They also told me, like, you don't want to, some people have said you don't want to get close to 3,500 pounds. So I guess we're going to see. We're in Hagerstown, Maryland, and we need to get back to DC. A few things about the car besides the crank no start. We've got a little wear and tear on the top here. The paint probably could stand to be corrected at the very minimum. There is a little bit of rust on the rocker panel. But, you know, for the East Coast, that's probably par for the course. And I'll probably pop the hood and show the engine on another segment because it's hot and I'm tired, and so I got to work tomorrow and I want to get home to my dog. So yeah, but that's it. 99 MX5, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye. Van under tow. We've got the MX5 all loaded up, and we've been keeping an eye on the temperature gauge on the Odyssey. Seems to be doing well. Air conditioning is blowing cold. So yeah, we're towing in style. Hope we're not cursing us. And we probably got about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour to get home. Okay, see you when we get home. Bye. Okay, we've got the car home. We started going through it. Still crank no start. Essentially what happens is we've cracked this fuel line, and when we crank it, we get oil coming out. We've tried to clear it. We haven't had any luck. So today, yesterday we picked up a new fuel filter. Today Ellis is jacking up the car. We're going to pull that right rear tire off, access the fuel filter. We're going to change out the fuel filter and see if that helps us at all. That jack sounds like it could use a little WD-40, huh? Yeah, no kidding.
No, it's
All right,
good.
so I'm gonna go get a jack stand and we'll pull you back. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Hold on. You should drop it. Did you break the nuts first?
Oh yeah, we need to take them off.
Yeah. So you might want to drop it so you got the weight of the car, and then we can at least just loosen them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then jack it up. Sorry about that. I should have told you. All right.
No, you're right.
Bring you back. Okay. When we tested the old fuel pump, we turned the key, no fuel. So we ran out. Auto parts store. Got lucky. They had one in stock. Essentially, we removed the assembly from the gas tank. Here it is. You can see the float. This is the sender and shows you your gas gauge. And then Ellis is rebuilding, or not he's reinstalling essentially he's trying to match up the new fuel pump in the old assembly. And then we'll bring you back. Hopefully this is our issue. I feel pretty confident it is. Ellis thinks otherwise. All right, bye. Okay, so that was fun. You guys just missed all the action. Ellis got some gasoline in his eye. That was fucking sweet. July 4th, I'm sure the emergency rooms are going to be pretty empty today.
You're gonna win Father of the Year for that.
Yeah, I'm going to win Father of the Year. Yeah. So we're either brave or stupid because we're back under the car trying to do the other fuel line to replace this fuel filter. Yeah, we'll bring you back in a little bit here. Bye. So we're essentially trying to change out the fuel filter. We're thinking that may be the culprit of the contaminated fuel. It sits obviously under the car. You gotta jack it up, remove the wheel. It's not exactly the most convenient spot, but hey, there's worse things, right? It's how we celebrate our independence today, right?
Fucker.
Yeah. Okay, to get you up to speed, we picked this up probably close to a month ago, but we've been kind of busy and really haven't had a chance to kind of go through it. We started to go through it. It's a 99 NB Miata, Mazda Miata, MX5. It's got some running lights out. It's got some rust on the rocker panels. Windows don't seem to be working. And the biggest problem is it's a crank with no start. And we've replaced the fuel pump, fuel filter, and we're still not getting anything. I did some research, and one of the common problems, and I don't know if there's any way to verify it, is the CAS or crank position sensor goes bad on these. So today it arrived. So I'm going to put it in. I'll give it a try and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Let me get it installed. It's like one bolt. It's like a 10mm bolt and a plug. All right, bring it back. So good news is both your power windows do work. Both the passenger and the driver's side work. The bad news is, so I pulled the clip out. When I put the key in, the passenger side just went down. I can raise the driver's side, the passenger side, I can't. I haven't figured out how to raise it. I'm probably gonna need your help. And I'm still trying to figure out the roof. Okay, I guess I sort of got the top down. This is probably about the furthest I think it goes without, I don't want to break anything. But yeah, so this is it with the top and windows down. I used some of that spray lube that we bought, and I hit the pillars. I'm hoping because they roll really slow, and I still have to figure out how to get the passenger side up. But yeah, there you go. There it is with the top down. Yeah. So I'm real slowly trying to figure stuff out. We got to fix that fuel leak because every time I put the key in, it stinks like hell. Tires are holding air. I mean, they may be bald, but they're holding air, so that's doing better than my Lexus. All right, well, the truth.
Okay.
We split the intake manifold so we can get to the injectors, and I feel like we've been working on this thing for what, like a day? It feels like, right? Anyway, all right, we'll bring you back in a little. Oh, wait, nothing fell. Be careful, don't have anything fall into the
this
intake, right?
Yeah, this
You know.
I got it. This little one is.
Oh, that's the one we couldn't get to. That's right.
Yeah.
How's the gasket look? Think we can reuse it, or are we gonna have to order a new one? Actually, it doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look bad. I don't know what a good one looks like, but
Doesn't look too beat up. I think it's not torn or anything, right?
no, I'm looking at where we would dent it, and
Doesn't look too bad.
it doesn't look like we dented too badly.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's just try to
Yeah.
be gentle with it. All right, so we got to it. Now we can get to the injectors, right? And hopefully this will be our problem. Hopefully, I guess we'll see. All right, bring it back. So Ellis seems to think the injectors are bad. So we pulled the injectors. Do you have the picture on your phone
Of what?
of the injectors?
Yeah, you do too. I took a picture and put it on your phone.
Pull out your phone real quick. Pull it up. Do you mind?
You can do post editing.
And then we've split the fuel intake, air fuel intake. We kind of mangled the gasket, but we may try to use it again.
Here. I don't think it'll pick up on camera.
And then
You can barely see it.
that looks like that may
there's
be the
one that's dark, and there's
Yeah.
3 that's light. So I'm thinking that the dark one is clear, and it had enough pressure to get through dark ones, but it gunked up the other 3. I don't know if that makes sense, but
could be. So I guess we're gonna try new injectors. We'll bring you back when we're caught up. All right, bye. Okay, so we verified fuel injectors. We pulled the plugs out so there wouldn't be a danger of combustion, which happened the first time we cranked it. And so we've got spark, we've got fuel. I guess we haven't technically verified compression, but I find it hard to believe that this thing doesn't have compression. Oh, you know what? You could have put your finger over an empty spark plug hole and see if you felt any air.
oh,
It's very rudimentary. I think we've got compression.
No.
The other thing could be timing. We verified that the cam is spinning, timing belt is there. But I find it hard to believe that the belt didn't break. We don't have timing. So yeah, we're gonna put this back together and continue scratching our things.
yeah, it's popping.
Okay, to get you up to speed, we double check the timing. Let's see if I can get this down in here so you can get a better look at this. Bear with me.
Do you want me to take the top off?
Yeah, if you can. So that's a timing mark on the crank. It looks about as good as I think we're going to get it. And then here are these are the timing marks for the intake and exhaust. And I think they're pretty much spot on. It's hard to, I don't know. Ellis, do you think the exhaust is on? Or do you think it's a hair off? I guess can't really be much closer.
Yeah, because it's tooth. So like, is it?
Yeah, it's its closest tooth. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it looks like mechanical timing definitely checks out. So we're still stuck. Maybe it's electronic timing. We're not sure. We'll bring you back. Another question for the group. Ellis, can you do the honors? Is this too much slack for the timing belt? Does that need to be changed out? It looks like down by the tensioners it's tight, but I don't think adjusting the tensioners is going to change that top slack.
Off, but it goes in deeper.
So I think we found our issue. Timing is set up, but I think the key sheared off. I think the key, you're right, I think the key goes into the gear. I think we have to pull the gear to get the key off.
Yeah.
And then we have to replace the key. And that's why our timing has been off. So yeah, I think that's our issue. And it's sheared off, yeah. And that's why the thing won't run. All right, we'll bring you back when we figure out what's going on.
That would make sense why it.
Okay, we managed to successfully get the gear off. We've got the new key. Look at this. Look at the size of it, and it produces. How much energy and torque does this engine produce? And that little key is not supposed to get sheared, which is kind of amazing to us. Does the gear sit all the way back on the?
It sits all the way like that.
So maybe put it back like that, and then we'll tap it in.
This way,
and I would
right.
try to set up the timing mark. Oh, and the timing belt came, by the way.
Yeah. We just tap it in with the hammer.
Yeah, very, very like delicately. Do you want the rubber mallet? Or you want a dead blow? Or do you think that one will work?
I think I'll be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe turn it sideways.
What's sideways?
The hammer.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And strike it real careful like. And then hopefully we didn't mess the cam gears up. And hopefully we can reassemble this thing, and hopefully this is our issue. Okay, we'll bring you back. Cinnamon toast and mazel toast and mazel toast and cinnamon toast. Yay, Lanu. I have an idea. Can we put the windows down, drop the top? Can I go get the tag?
We'll get the tag.
And just in the neighborhood, and let's check the brake. But can you go slow, please?
Let's also.
Okay. Here we go. That was really good. Excellent. So, turns out we just had a bad firing order. Seems like the brakes are good. What do you think? Steering's pretty good?
It's all great, man.
Yeah. And, yeah, we're kind of just taking it for an initial, be careful here. Yeah. Initial victory lap, I guess.
Sorry.
Physically and literally and metaphorically. Everybody's coming down here, huh? Yeah, just get over it to the side if you can. Luckily, it's a small car. Yeah. All right, we'll bring you back in a little bit.